Burn unit. At 65 years old, I became a hospital chaplain at a large level 1 trauma center hospital. I was assigned to cover the emergency room, the shock trauma unit, the pediatric intensive care, and the burn unit. I went from bed to bed, sitting with patients, listening to their stories. I avoided the burn unit. I found the smell difficult to endure. Then one day I got a request from a patient's friend to visit a patient there. The friend waited for me in the hallway. She said that her friend, Betty, suffered from depression and one day decided to kill herself. She poured gasoline over her head, then lit a match. The next door neighbor saw the flames and extinguished them with a blanket. She was burnt over 90% of her body. I thanked the friend for the information. The nurse stopped me just before I walked into the patient's room. She told me that because of the extensive damage to her skin, Betty was not able to lie in the bed. I felt nervous about what I could possibly do to help Betty. I said a brief prayer for guidance and walked in. Betty was suspended in the air above her bed, vertical, with her arms outstretched, her heavily bandaged arms and legs tied to a large metal cross hanging over her bed. The sight was so shocking, I hesitated and tripped over the cables running across the floor. I felt embarrassed and picked myself off the floor unharmed. Then I heard laughter. The patient was laughing. I stood up puzzled and looked into her eyes, laughing at myself. It was at this moment that I realized that this was the answer to my prayer. She needed laughter. So each week I would stop by and tell her funny stories and go through my small repertoire of jokes. This gave her a few minutes of laughter each week, which helped her. She also helped me get over my fear of the burn unit.